My dad was born in the late 40s, so he was just like he was one of those post-war kids. He grew up in Wangaratta. He's a pretty stern man. I don't feel like I really understood my father until after I left home.
My dad raised me, and of course, being raised by someone, if you want, if you don't, you'll be inspired. Some of his DNA will be, and some of his character, personality will be part of yours as well.
For a father, it's to try and break down the stoic father, maybe it's even stoic Australian mentality that's kind of guided the father's role here for so long, that I think my father himself really tried to break that down, and I think I'm probably just the next step in that cultural evolutionary change that's happening.
When I was growing up, there was physical punishment in the house was reasonably common, and I don't think it works.
I think sort of our parents' generation, the dads just weren't involved, whether it was them or society sort of said birth and kids are all mums, nothing to do with dads. We were actually in a coffee shop last week and overhearing two women sort of discussing one of the kids, one of their daughters had just had a baby, and how she was expecting the dad to wake up overnight to help with feeding and nappy changes. Oh, in my day, we would never expected that to happen. They all worked during the day, and that was it. We saw them off at 7 a.m. They came back at 5 o'clock at night, and nothing else was to be done. It's like, yeah, things have changed.
And my dad was fantastic with us as little kids. As we got older, though, he had a very kind of classically conventional stoicism about him. So he didn't really talk very much about things. And so as kids he was great, but then as we got older, and it's something I'm very conscious of with Amri, that there was a sense I had with my dad that at a certain point it's like he decided that I think Cameron's okay, so I'm going to sort of go about the rest of my life, and he didn't sort of pay quite as much attention.
So I think a lot of people get caught up in I'm the head of the household, I'm the this, I'm the that. I think you're just some guy in the house, and your real job is just to be a fun dude for him to hang out with. So.